All right, welcome to episode 4 of the Everything Said podcast. My name's Rick. I do all the production slash video editing around here. The guys get into some pretty crazy things this episode. They talk about living with asthma as an early adult, fantasy football, the quarantine experience, and many more. Hope y'all enjoy this episode.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Everything Said podcast, where we say everything but talk about nothing.
Yeah, that, I mean,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. All right, I'm with El Turtolero. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you, Mr. Aaron Durant?
Chilling, man. How about you, Mr. Rick? How you doing, friend?
Great.
Let's have a. I want to start a new segment.
What's up?
Let's call it How was Rick's day?
All
How
right.
was Rick's day?
How was Rick's day?
Play the intro.
Rick's day was great today.
Anything crazy? Anything
Yeah.
exciting? Anything different?
Very, very generic.
By the way, follow Rick Balzone on twitch.tv/freshflip 2Ps and 19. So he will put it in the thing. Shout out Rick.
Shout out
All
Rick. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rick.
Outro for Rick's day section.
And then have Rick doing the gritty right here.
Anyways, man.
All right. Anyways, how you doing, man? Anything crazy with you?
I'm good, man. The only thing is, like, I went on a run today, and I've been going on a run.
I'm saying the rain.
Pretty, yeah. I mean, it was like right before the rain. It only lasted 10 minutes because I got a fucking, like, my asthma came back. I don't know what it is.
Dude, shout out
I
asthma.
got my
I got asthma
asthma,
too.
right? And so I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, God, I'm like such a pussy. I can't breathe, you know. And so it just made me think, like, because I was in the conversation with like some friends or whatever, and they were talking about like icks, and what ick is fucking asthma, and I was sitting there like, oh, for sure, fuck that. I was like, ew. So I was just thinking, like, how crazy it is that, like, they're like the icks. Like, you've seen the TikToks about it, right?
I've seen the TikToks of the icks.
And it's like the ones I think about, like running with a backpack. Like whenever I was on campus and I was late for class, I was like, I look so stupid right now because it's like bouncing. It's like chasing a ping pong ball. You got any off the top of your head or no?
Running with a ping pong ball. You got what is it called? Anybody who wears Pumas. I heard that one before. So fucking random.
Yeah.
Anybody who has like a goatee. I heard. Anybody, just dude, the most random ollies. Like, have you ever seen like the TikToks? I'm sure y'all have seen the TikToks of like, so what are your red flags in a guy? Like, oh, when he cares for his mom too much.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like,
I call my mom. I'm like, fuck you.
yeah.
Let's go.
Like, mom. Oh, no, he's in the one where it's like, oh, when, someone with mommy issues, and then it'll have a TikTok of like their tombstone. And it'd be like, Mom, you're scaring the hoes. Bro,
that's so good. That's so good.
So that's another one too. But like, back to your asthma. So I got asthma too. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
And have you ever? When was the last time besides that one where you're like, why the fuck do I have asthma, bro? Like something that was like embarrassing. Was it like, what was the time your asthma was just like, why now? You know what I'm saying? Because I can recall one just before I forget. So, let's say I was, we'll call it cuddling. We'll call it cuddling for now, all right? And then I'm like, you okay? Yeah, give me a second. It's like, have you ever seen the Rick? Yeah, look this up. Have you ever seen like the giant tortoises? Oh, and then they just like fall back, dude. Yeah, can you get a visual on that, dude?
What do I look up?
I guess
Giant tortoise falling.
Yeah, giant tortoise falling, bro. Dude. Oh, dude, that's about it. Fall slowly. That's literally me, bro. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That boy's in guts though.
Bro, this is me. This is literally me, bro. Look, I'm like, like, are you good?
Bro, he looks like he's about to take off.
He's about to fly away. How is he holding that hold though?
Dude, is that Michael Jackson?
Bro, so I'm like, are you okay? And I'm like, I just fucking fall back, bro. And then they're like, you okay?
T-pose
And
like he
I'm
did?
like tweaking. Like, I can't breathe. Like, and then I'm like, I'm trying to say inhaler, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then they're like, what? And I'm like, and I'm like, And I'm like, I don't understand you. What are you saying? And I'm like literally dying there, bro. Oh my god. So, anyways, that was the last time I can remember where my asthma was a nuisance. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it just gets in the way, man. It just gets in the way.
I'm about to start wheezing right now, bro.
You know that fucking penguin? That's how I feel sometimes. The penguin from Toy Story. Like
Wheezy.
Wheezy, yeah.
My sister used to call me that.
Yeah.
Shout out Samantha.
Oh man, shout out Samantha, man.
It's like Wheezy.
But no, yeah, the same. That was my story. That was the same shit, dude. I swear, like, you know, we're in the middle of cuddling. I'm like, I'm about to get cozy. Like I'm about to get to the cozy, you know. And then I like feel it come, and I'm like, my lungs are like, I'm getting shortness of breath. I'm like, nah, we right there, man. We gonna ride this out.
Ride it out,
and
man.
so then they both hit at the same time. I swear, like it was like Doctor Strange. Like my eye opened right here, and I saw God, dude. And then like I woke up, and it was like, you know those dreams people have where they like live a whole life and then they wake up.
Yeah,
that's what happened to me, dude. I had 2 kids, I was like,
your life is flashing
I
before
was
your eyes.
dreaming, yeah. And then like when I come back to, I'm like, where's Billy? Where's James?
What?
And then she's like, so is that good, huh? And I was like, I miss my children. I was like, I have to change my lifestyle, man. This is not how it's supposed to go.
I'm gonna find Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to start praying and shit, man. Yeah.
But no, that dude, it's the most embarrassing feeling, dude. I feel you on that, man.
You know, I used to have really bad asthma when I was little, you know, hospitalized, all this shit. But I never knew that it wasn't in my mind that was a possibility until it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, am I just a pussy, bro? Like, dude, am I just doing something wrong, right? Type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, it's just, whatever. It's just another whatever. And then all of a sudden, I just start tweaking. And I'm like, and dude, and then she's just hearing it. She's like, what? And I'm like,
What happens with Laura now is like we're not even doing shit. Like we're chilling watching a movie, right? And I'm like sitting there, and like, let's say I had like a hard workout like the day of or whatever. And we're sitting watching the movie, and she like turns to me and she's like, "You're breathing hard." I'm like, I know, dude.
it's the ick.
I'm like, dude, I'm breathing normal. This is just like my body doesn't keep up with my lungs. I'm just like,
Like, stop.
you're like, so that's gossip. That's Gossip Girl.
Yeah. I also, there's a time when I used to play football.
Yeah.
And you know, I think what was it? I don't know. It's like the middle of a play, bro. And I was like, dude, I never had so much attention on me until like this scenario. Like my entire life, this is the point in time where like the most attention was on me because I played safety back then.
Mm-hmm.
And I was running for a tackle, and bro, swear to God, like I just like, and then like I just fell like in the middle of my run.
Oh.
I didn't even get there yet, bro. So people were like, "Oh my God, he's dead!" Like type shit. I wasn't dead. I was just like, for me, like I'm breathing like that.
You're like,
and,
I wish
and I'm
I
like,
was.
for me, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm breathing like this again. I'm not like scared. I'm just
Right.
like, fuck, dude. Like just be on my inhaler.
Here we
I'll be
go
fine.
again, yeah.
Right? But people were like, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" People crying around me, and then. So the worst part of it was that, you know, there's a nurse on every on every game. She comes out, and so she went to my every game, and the fact that she didn't know I had asthma, she was like, "You have asthma?" And I'm like, "I gave you my inhaler."
The public school system.
Like you know when I hand you my inhaler at the beginning of every game, it's because I have asthma, right? I'm like, I literally gave it to you before this game. So she was like, "Okay, let me go get it." She's like, "You didn't give me an inhaler." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking right. Where the fuck did it go, bro?" But yeah, people are crying around me and all that shit, dude. And I'm just like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like I feel like it was a fucking like a ritual, bro. Like all these people like circling around me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it was some witchcraft shit.
Nah, dude, your nurse probably thought that shit was a whippet. she was in the nurse's office like,
it's a vape.
yeah. She was like, the flavor on this shit sucks, dude. She goes to like the other trainers, like, come hit this shit, man. Come hit this shit right now, bro. We're watching men's swimming right now. We're watching polo. I'm bored of shit. Hit the fucking inhaler.
What flavor is this? Albuterol? The fuck is this shit, bro? What flavor is it? Flovit? The hell, get this shit out of here, bro. Yeah, but
Yeah, imagine you're laid out, dying from asthma, like on the field. Everybody's around you, and she's like, "Bro, that's why you need that like blue freeze, man. The blue raspberry freeze flavor, bro."
She's like, hit this.
What percentage is this bitch, man? What the fuck?
Like, yo, hit this. Yeah,
That just reminded me. That story reminded me of in middle school, like my first year playing football, and like you ever have those memories? I know we talked about being embarrassed, but you ever have those memories where like you like remember like something really embarrassing to happen, and you like want to crawl into a hole, and like it just like depresses you.
So when I think about an embarrassing memory, in present time, I cringe at myself.
Yeah.
All right. So there'll be times I'll be walking with Gabby. Shout out Gabby. I'll be walking with Gabby. And I first like for example, I don't know, like for your example, like say if I see a fucking football jersey,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and I think of something I did cringy like during football times, I'm like,
yeah.
like I just fucking tweet,
like,
and then
she's like, "Your asthma?"
And Gabby's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Sorry, I just cringed at something." Oh, what you cringe at? And I have to
now you gotta
tell
relive
story,
it.
and I'm like, goddamn. But yeah,
no, it was just that in middle school, like I was on special teams and. We were watching football yesterday, or on Sunday, and then Laura's asking questions because she's like trying to understand every aspect of the game. So she's like, "Oh, like that guy just kicked, so like why does he suck?" And I was like, "Oh, the kicker's like very good." And I flashed back to like in special teams, I got laid out by the kicker, bro. Like the kicker laid my ass out, dude. Like I like fell, and it's like this like 5'6" like scrawny white kid. He's like, and I was like, I want to die because I was like fine. I was like, yo, like a lot of shit's going on. I look over, like my buddy's on the sideline. He's like, "Yo,
look at it!"
And I was like, "No, bro, why would you?"
You're like on the floor getting shot.
I like,
oh shit.
I was like, "Bro, why would you do that?" Like that was between us, man.
I was expecting you to say like a 4'3" fucking like 60 pound
toddler
wet.
showed up, dude.
Fucking truck, dude. Dude, yeah, I playing defense. I used to play defense for a little bit and just getting like blindsided, but like I'm like looking at something, I just went or some shit. It's just crazy, dude. I love football though, regardless of how many concussions I've had. But yeah, so talking about football, man. So you already know this already, but I'm a huge fantasy football person, bro. Mm-hmm. And I've never. So man, fantasy football season is like football season in general is my favorite season.
Yeah.
Because like you got shit to do, like you have something to do. My bad. Something to do and multiple days in the week, right? So like Thursday, someone playing Thursday, someone playing Sunday. I love fantasy football so much, bro. That Gabby's like, "You have a problem," and I'm like, "It sounds like you're 0-4." You mad? Oh, you mad? You Jeff? Yeah. Jamar Chase?
She got Nick Chubb. You mad?
I hope he's okay, by the way. Dude,
yeah, shout out Nick Chubb, man.
You see that clip? Dude, that shit was nasty.
When they didn't replay it like the night of, and I had to go on Twitter to look it up, I was like, "Oh, it's fucked."
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's fried.
I was like, "God damn."
Actually, like terrible because he's such a great guy.
So I wouldn't. I'm not saying here, pull it up, but
no, don't pull it up.
It is.
If you know,
nasty.
you know. If not, look it up. It's sick.
Yeah. So like for me, my fantasy, it's my league now. I kind of inherited it, and I'm only in one league.
Oh, you're the commissioner?
I'm the commissioner. I'm only in one league by choice.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like when you have too many leagues, there's so many things to fucking look at, so many things. I'm like, I don't know who to cheer for anymore. So I'm just like, whatever. How do you feel about fantasy though?
I mean, I got into it 3 years ago, and like, I won my first year, and I was like, this is awesome. And then I lost the next year, like dead last.
Yep.
So now it's like so stressful, bro. I don't know. I like it because it makes watching football more fun. And I wasn't really like a big football fan till I got into fantasy, but like I feel like I'm like, I have $1 million corporation, $1 billion corporation.
Dude.
I feel like I'm the GM.
Dude,
I'm like, bro, like
I'm literally in Moneyball. I'm Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally Brad Pitt.
But it's so fun. It's just that I'm getting fucked, dude.
Yeah.
This season is just fucked for me, man.
I never yelled at a TV until fantasy, bro. And I'm like, I watched the Vikings play. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing that, bro? The fuck, dude? Like you can fucking hear me, dude. Like I want to go. I really want to go to Minnesota, go on the sideline, so I could chew him out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Type shit.
My buddy Kevin always does that. He's like, bro, pass this Pittman. I'm like, yeah, he can hear you. Go louder. Go louder, bro.
I think if you say it next time, he'll do it.
Yeah.
I swear that shit works though. That shit works though. If you say it enough times, it's bound to happen. I say this. So I used to bet on CSGO, but like, skins have monetary value.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see
yeah,
better
yeah.
skins, whatever.
I don't know much about that.
And bro, actually, it brings up a cool topic. So do you know? I'm sure anybody knows familiar with CS:GO or anything related knows about the I buy power shit. You know about the I buy power shit, Rick, or no?
Can we explain what CS:GO is for the viewers, Rick?
Me?
Yeah.
What
What is CS:GO?
It's a tactical shooter made by Valve.
Yep.
It came out in 2012.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Sounds about right. Very big game.
Yep.
It was continuation from like CS 1.6.
Yeah.
So it's a very well-known game.
Yep. Very popular game, very popular shooter. Imagine a gun and go pew pew, right? For all the casual people out there. Anyways, so early on in its lifetime, you used to be able to bet your skins, right? So you bet, like, for example, right? Say if 90% of people bet for this team to win,
Yeah.
and you put like $100 skin down, you only get like $10 back,
Right.
because like they're supposed to win this, right?
Yeah.
And then like say if you bet like a $10 skin on a people's projected 7%, right? You'll get like a fucking $100, $200, right? So anyways, so there was a time, and I was a victim of it. I was like in high school, where I bet my some of my skins on this thing called I Buy Power against netcode guides, blah blah blah, to skip some bullshit.
Right.
Basically, the projection was like 90-10, right? You got the best team ever against some fucking dog scrub ass team. So I'm like, fuck, this is cheese. I'm gonna put all my shit in I Buy Power. I Buy Power intentionally
They
threw
throw
the
it.
game,
Damn.
and they all got banned for life.
Holy
on CS:GO.
shit, dude.
It's changed kind of now, but yeah, dude, they got like banned, dude. And I didn't think, you hear about that stuff in like real life sports, like basketball, football, and all this shit. But I never thought it would go to like esports. You know what I'm saying? But it happened, and
Yeah.
And then that was the first time it like obviously happened. So they put them as like poster boys of like,
Yeah, they like
don't do
had to
this.
like throw
Yeah.
the book at him.
yeah, and they're like, listen, this is what not to do,
That
or else
makes
this will
sense.
happen to you. So ever since then, there's some reports people throwing whatever, but that's when I could remember a time that like, damn, like esports is kind of growing. It's especially what it is now. It's fucking crazy. This is back in 2014, 2015. But now we're in 2023 now. Esports is fucking huge, bro. So
Esports is
they're
big.
big into some sports. Like, I'm talking not
Like
football,
what, Australian
but-
table tennis?
Yeah, like or ping pong or fucking cricket. Actually, I take that back. I think cricket is high key popping, not in the U.S.
Cricket's
Yeah,
big
cricket
in
goes
like
crazy.
India, England.
Yeah.
But just sidebar, I have to get this thought out. I was trying to like compare what you were saying to like real life sports, and you started talking about like betting skins, and I was like, they're like just betting skins. Like they're like, hey, bro, you can have the skin off my body, bro, if the Chiefs lose. like I will take this shit off right now, dude. I'll be like, Mom, come in here. Her too. You can have her shit
I'll
too.
bear it all in. My entire bloodline.
My firstborn child, have him. I don't give a fuck. Little Billy, you got to go with this man.
Little Billy. Sorry, brother.
Your dad made some mistakes, man.
Some mistakes, but
They're like, Dad, what about the Toyota? It's like the Toyota's staying.
the
Toyota's staying.
PS5 is staying. All right, little Billy. I'm sorry.
How you think I'm gonna get you back, boy? We're gonna play CS:GO. We're gonna get you right back.
I bet the house before I bet the PS5.
It's like y'all gotta go, man.
Yeah. So, what's it called? The esports game is so big. It's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that scene is huge now.
It
like,
is. It is.
I like watching the fighting ones. I'm not really into. I haven't watched a lot of like CS:GO or
Yeah.
or any
Like
of the
fighting
shooters,
games?
but fighting game like championships, those are crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, the amount of so in every game, there's like a certain skill set you need,
Yeah.
right? Like for like shooters, you probably need like a reaction time or pixel perfect shit. I feel like in like fighters, I'm not a professional at all,
Yeah.
but like in fighters you need like muscle memory because like you do like a combo, a fucking like
whatever.
40 hit combo, but you do it enough times, just like
Yeah.
it's automatic, right? Knowing how to punish. I think it's a lot more strategical in fighting games because this is one-on-one. You can't blame your team. It's just yourself,
It's
bro.
just you, man.
If you get rinsed, you got rinsed, bro.
Nah,
like
man.
there's no
You gotta
running
give
from
up that
bro.
skin willingly,
That's-
bro.
Yeah, so fighting games are interesting. Now I think, I was like Mortal Kombat for a while, but I think now that I'm older, I can actually like understand how to be good at a fighting game.
Yeah.
Because when I'm young, I'm just doing some random shit.
I'm just
whatever.
mushing,
But now
button
I'm-
bashing.
Yeah,
But-
now I'm just like, okay, I know this, I know this, I know that. But it's cool, man. I like fighting games now.
Yeah, man. I thought I was the GOAT when I was younger. We were playing like Smash Bros. And I found this out like a couple years ago that like my cousins were playing and shit. And I thought I was the GOAT, man. I was like, I'm a Fox main, blah, blah, blah. It was my controller wasn't plugged in, bro. They just they just made me sit in the back, and then they would sit in front of me with the controller, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, they hold
and I would win, man.
Never done
But
that.
there are some like pixel perfect things. Like what made me like the fighting game championship was like that clip of Street Fighter, like the championship where it was like the 18 hit parry, the perfect parry. You haven't seen that? I don't know if it's worth pulling up, but it's fucking crazy, man.
How long is it?
It's pretty short.
Let's see.
It might have to be
18
like
hit parry?
off top. 18 hit parry.
I'm sure it'll come up with that.
Yeah, perfect parry. Nope. 8 months ago.
Was it
Oh,
recent?
2004. Daigo versus Justin Evo. Dude, look, boom, 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 boom. They're all pixel perfect parries.
What the hell?
Because look at his fucking health, dude. Oh my god. And everybody loses their fucking minds, dude. Because that's the craziest shit ever. 18 hit parry. Pixel
Okay, hold on.
perfect parry.
Pause it. All right, so what is the demographic in 2004 at a fucking Street Fighter tournament? Tell me. What is the demographic? Now, I'm not trying to be weird or anything.
I was about to say,
I'm not
welcome
trying-
back to the most racist podcast.
The demographic. Now, are these like, okay, I would argue back in the day, if you play video games, it's like, oh, you're a nerd, you're a geek. Nowadays, you're like, damn, you low key chill now.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
those gamers be making hella buku bucks,
money
man.
now, you know what I'm
Buku
saying?
bucks. But yeah, the demographic is like 14-year-old acne white boy. That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking of a guy named Justin. I think that guy's name is actually fucking Justin. I'm pretty sure the clip is called Daigo versus Justin. So yeah, you got the Justins, you got the Dylans, man. You got I can't think of another young white boy name.
You can cut
You ever
it
met a
out.
young person named Paul? Sorry.
What's it called? Street Fighter. What's the recent one that came out? 6?
Yeah, 6.
So I played that for a little bit, and honestly, if I did not play that game at all, I would not understand a lick of that fucking clip you showed me. But I kind of get it.
You get
now.
it. You
I
get
kind
it
of
now?
get it. You know what I mean?
I still
the
haven't
fact that
played
it's
Street
like
Fighter.
pixel
Pixel perfect.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Because I was just thinking it was like an X-ray, like pretty much like, but an X-ray you only block once in Mortal Kombat. Anyways, not to get too in the weeds about it.
So, how many? It's a little bit of a mini segue. How many hours have you dedicated to one game? What is the one game you dedicate the most
I think
hours for? And for you, Rick, as well.
The biggest one is just embarrassing. I had to look it up for like one of my YouTube videos of Minecraft. In 2018, I had 23 days in Minecraft.
23 days.
23 days. I don't know how many hours that is.
How many hours is that? 23 times 24?
552 hours in Minecraft, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Is it not? What you got? No, Rick. I want to hear. I want to hear what you got,
Rick
man.
first.
Me, okay, so I have like 750 hours in Smite, but that's whenever it went on to Steam. Because I played it.
Oh,
during
you
the
played it
beta,
before? Okay.
and it didn't track your hours, so I don't know how much I have in total, but it's probably upwards of like 2K.
Damn.
Yeah, and then like League is like 700 something. I think I have like 800 in Val right now.
Holy shit, dude. Is that not a lot, dude? Rookie numbers? What?
So for me, CSGO, how many hours do you think I got in CSGO?
I know the answer to it.
I don't know.
It's probably different now.
I want to say
Is it really?
2K.
What do you think?
Last time I remembered was like 7K.
Yep, it's almost 7K.
Bro, what? How many?
And that's just in Dota.
How many days is that?
I mean, not Dota. That's just in CSGO.
in Dota? What you
7.
got?
I mean, that's another thing too, man. Divided by 24.
I can do that in my head. That's 291
Almost
days.
imagine, bro. Imagine you told me to sit in a room and play for 291 days straight.
No sleeping.
No sleeping.
No eating.
No eating. No shitting. Just fucking playing the game. That was literally me. I played that game since middle school.
Damn,
and that was the only
man.
game I played until sophomore year of college.
Damn.
And then I got into Dota.
Yeah.
And Dota, that's like almost 4K now, bro. It's a lot of fucking hours, dude. So how much? So 4K plus 7K. That's what?
11K.
11K. How many
That's gotta
days
be
is
a
that?
year.
That has to be over a year, bro. In just 2 games, bro. In just 2. That's not including my other like my 2K. I'm
Yeah,
into that
whatever
right
else you throw
now.
into.
Madden is my Mortal Kombat's my
Damn.
all
dude.
that shit.
Hey, never say Aaron has commitment issues, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, Gabby, look, the proof is in the pudding. Like, damn.
That's like a year and a third, dude. 458
So,
for my audio listeners.
I play a couple games every now and then. My bad. I play a couple games every now and then. Basically, long story short.
Yeah.
But the reason I asked you that is because I played so much during quarantine.
Yeah.
You know, like especially a lot of CS because where everybody's online.
Yeah.
During quarantine, but for me, I know the answer for me. For me, I play a lot of video games. But for you, what did you do during quarantine?
Oh,
That was
me.
like 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years ago?
we were playing. Yeah, man. I don't know. That was 3 years ago. I was playing a lot of Warzone because all the friends were online. We played a lot of GTA. But me and
Oh, yeah.
the main thing I did was binge Love Island with my sister. Like we were locked in for
Hey,
Love
Love
Island UK. But I mean, being at home, like, I mean, I did a lot of YouTube. I did a lot of stuff because I was there for so long. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't leaving. So it was just those three things: YouTube, video games, and Love Island, pretty much for me.
Damn. To be honest, dude, it was a very I feel like the world just like stopped.
Yeah.
Like everything was just like in slow motion. Like people were getting laid off and all this other stuff. And I'm like, damn, what is this the end of the world, bro? Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy. Yeah, I played a lot of video games back then. Cause I was on the dorm still on campus, so like I'd fucking go downstairs, go to Moody, get my quick food, come back up, and then go at it again. Had nothing to do,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we still had class, but like
It was a ghost town over there.
it
wasn't
was, yeah, dude. I'd walk around and like, dude, I'd be hearing fucking like, people who graduated 10 years ago, like
Yeah.
they're ghosts, like, ooh, hey.
I was working at Papa John's that time.
Really?
During that time, yeah, I was a delivery driver.
How was
It
that?
was good money. I was bad at it at first. Did I tell the story about the dog when I saw the dog and the little boy?
You sold a dog?
No, I saw a dog.
Oh.
Okay, no. All right. Let me just
Yeah.
sidebar real quick. I want to tell the story on the pod. It was I probably told it before, but I was delivering pizzas, right? And then it's like 9 p.m. and then like we get a call from this woman. She's like, I gotta order pizza, blah blah blah. And then I go, and then it's these. I open the door. There's no porch light. I open the door and I have to leave it on the front, so that then like they come pick it up because quarantine, so I can't hand it to them. So I just put it on the ground, like on the pizza bag. They pick it up. I go get my bag. So then these two kids, like, gotta be like maybe 8 and like 11, open the door, and then like you can tell there's no one else home. It's just them. Like the mom ordered them pizza probably,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, cool. So then I'm like thinking, all right, all in like a split second, dude. It was like, I'm like, all right, I want to be nice to like the kids because like I feel bad that like they're probably scared. It's like me in the darkness wearing my fucking Papa John's uniform. So then I see this fucking huge Great Dane behind them. And so they open the door and I'm like, oh, hey, like, and then like they're kind of just looking at me like kind of scared. And I'm like, all right, let's lessen the tension. I look at the dog. I was like, oh, what a big boy. And the kid fucking like the 8-year-old runs away. And the 11-year-old grabs it and closes it, and I was like, dude, like the context of that, like he thought he didn't see the dog behind him. He just thought I turned around and was like, oh, what a big boy you are, getting a pizza.
This fucking creep. He's
Yeah,
like, dude, I hate Papa John.
yeah, dude. I think we got a complaint. My manager was like, bro, like, you got to stop talking. Like, you got to just shut your mouth, dude. But that's all I did, dude. I don't know. I was it felt like I had cabin fever for a lot of the time being at home that much.
What is cabin fever?
Like just like being stuck in like a cabin. I think it's a phrase. I think that's what it means.
What does it
I
mean?
say that
Rick?
all the
Can you
time.
check? I'm like, what is the literal definition of cabin fever? Because sometimes I'll be saying stuff that I don't even know what the fuck it means. And
Yeah.
not only that,
I've been
I'll be
saying that-
stuff, and I'm like,
I've been saying that forever, dude.
you know, like sayings that like people say wrong all the time, but
Yeah.
it's like intended something else. I do that all the time.
I think it's cabin fever.
Long
Yeah.
confinement,
Yeah.
isolation, yeah, it is.
I got that from Diary Wimpy Kid because one of the books was called Cabin Fever.
Yeah, like, fucking, what's it called? Yeah, during quarantine, bruh. Yeah, dude, it was just class, honestly, for me. I think you told me once upon a time that you worked at Papa John's, but
Yeah.
I didn't remember it
Yeah, it
until
was
right now.
Papa John's, YouTube, and I was putting up
content.
I was putting up some fucking MVP numbers in them tissues, man. Cut that.
They come, bro, you must get Wilt Chamberlain.
That was me sitting in front of like my room trash can, like, oh, dude, God, that's awful. That's out there forever now.
Cut that.
Hey, nobody clip that. I was putting up fucking MVP numbers, dude. They made TikTok edits about me. They're like, he's the GOAT.
Who's the GOAT? Ellie or Michael Jordan?
Oh man.
I'm about to say you just unlocked the memory. No, I'm just kidding. No, you didn't.
Let me tell you about this one video I saw.
This video went crazy.
I was
bro.
on page 42, dude. I was deep.
I couldn't find it, bro.
I've been looking for it for years, dude. That's El Dorado, man. I'm trying to find it, dude. That right there is the promised land, bro.
You got so bad. I tried to check my history, bro. I was like, what is it?
Oh, I feel my face getting red, dude.
Oh my god, I'm crying right now. Anyways, we're talking about YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah,
we would. There's the cut back. So yeah,
Wait,
I did a lot of YouTube.
All right, you get a lot of YouTube, yeah. All right. Whew. All right. Anyways, so cabin fever. It's funny how you say that too, because now I'm. I can't even.
Now you're what, dude?
No, I was about to say now I'm working from home, but like I can't get this shit out of my head, blood.
So how is working from home? Is it similar to quarantine?
In a way, yeah. I worked from home before, but now that I'm like in a full-time position, like this is my career now.
Yeah.
It's like it's so different because like the only consistent human interaction I guess from my roommate and you guys now, right? Because I work, I talk to people, I see people, whatever in person. But it's so different because like it's just me and Bruce just chilling.
Yeah.
Right? I'm working and like oh shit whatever. So I was telling Gabby, I told her yesterday too. I was like, when I move out, when my lease ends, I would want to buy my own 2-bedroom apartment for have an office and then have my room. Because right now it's like it's kind of
merging.
It's merging into like okay, I don't know when to turn it off, right?
Yeah.
So like I would love to have like a desk setup, an office setup, and I would love to have my personal setup. Have a good little like division of whenever, right? Because like they'll send me like my laptops and shit, but it just feels weird, bro. Now I do like it a lot better, but it is a weird transition from on-prem into work from home.
That's what I'd be scared of, though, the merging aspect. But I mean, I'm glad you like it so far,
Yeah,
though. Like,
yeah.
I bet it's nice to have like the free time. Like, are you working hard the whole time?
It's very like I'm very alert and I'm very doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm doing my onboarding shit and stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say that it is a lot more calm. The reason I say calm because you're on your own. It's individual.
Yeah.
There's no one looking over your fucking shoulder being like, "Hey, bro, like, what's going on?"
And I guess I mean, like, you have time to like just go make a meal real quick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Go like
Do
grab
my-
a sandwich, come back.
do my laundry.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I mean, like,
That's
okay.
nice though to be on your own
like,
time.
Oh,
'cause
I could get like a 10-minute break and I do my laundry.
Yeah.
Cook.
I mean, it's the same shit as going to the break room, dude.
Yeah, but except you're at home.
But you're at
You know what I
home.
mean? Honey, because when I worked on Prim, I leave at 6, get home at 7, and like you're already exhausted, and you have to do all your chores. And
Yeah.
time done with your chores, this is there. But working from home, I could do them throughout the day. Obviously, not wasting like an hour of my time, like 10, 15 minutes
Right.
here and there. I finish like a significant task, and I'm like, okay, I get a 10-minute break, do my shit, come back, go at it again. But yeah, so I get a lot of my time back. I don't have to worry about parking, not to worry about gas.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean? It feels good. And honestly, it was something that I was striving for since I was in college. And now that I actually have it, it's like, what's up? You know what I mean?
It's what you thought it was gonna be.
But I think I said this before on here, but I was like, the chase is better than the catch.
Yeah.
So like now that I got the catch, I'm like, what now?
You're
Yeah,
just like chilling.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, yeah,
You don't know
'cause-
where to go from. Yeah, I get you.
Like I'm at a job within my career path that I want in a work environment that I would prefer
Yeah.
for a company that is historically prestigious,
Yeah.
right? So from here, it's like, okay, I'm probably gonna be here for a couple years. So now that I'm already here, it's like, what now, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm saying my thoughts out loud. It's like, okay, now I can travel. Now I can do my
this,
stuff, right?
yeah.
Because I'm getting paid enough to do the stuff I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right? We talked about it way back about traveling and stuff. But like now I can actually do that stuff because now I get PTO. I get all these benefits. I'm gonna worry about paying $1,000 for fucking to look at my toe. Like you know what I mean? So, it's I do not want to get to like a fucking like midlife crisis type shit. But I feel like you get there if you're not doing anything you like doing. Like this I like doing. You guys I like talking to, right? So just pursuing hobbies that you had in your mind you ever wanted to do, you should definitely pursue them. Right?
Do you think I was thinking about this the other day because like I feel like a lot of people like work, but then like their passions are like what I guess keeps them going, makes them happy is outside of work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes I see my work that way too. Like I'm like, if I do this, I get paid and I can pursue what I want. But and I'm like, this seems feasible, but also again, like that's what leads to the midlife crisis as 20-year-olds. We know what that's like. But I'm afraid that I'm gonna get to that point too, because I'm like, I can grind this out and I'll make the money and I can go travel and stuff, but 8 hours of your 24, you're like doing something that you're not super into.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm afraid.
Nah, like that's the thing too. Like again, I'm blessed to be in a sector that I want to be in, right? Something I do want to do.
Yeah.
It's just there's always oversaturation isn't the word, but it's always like okay, not same shit, different toilet either, but you know, it's something along those lines of like okay, I'm doing this again. Okay, I'm doing this again. I know how this goes. I know how this doesn't go. Blah 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 blah. So it's not like let me put it this way. Do you like routines?
I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with routine.
Because, you know, routines get very boring to me.
That's what I hate about it.
But it's really predictable. So it's like, okay, you like you know what to expect, but it's also very boring. But you don't want to get to a point where you're doing so many different stuff that you become unorganized and just fucking spiral out of control.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it's kind of unavoidable in a way, especially in a work for your job.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, you can ask... Okay, now I'm asking another question. Do you think people like 100% of their job?
Nah, I don't think anybody is like fully in love with
I
their job.
think it is literally impossible to like 100% of your job. Now, even like, you know, for example, you know, hey, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen plenty of times where YouTubers get to where they want to be and they're like, dude, it feels like a job now.
Yeah.
Right? And I was originally when... So, you know, I've been in computers my whole life, blah, blah, blah. I used to be in architecture.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I didn't major into something in computers is because I didn't want to do it so much that I started to hate it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I did architecture, because it was something that it's creative. You know, I liked it, but it wasn't too related to my hobbies.
Right.
So I don't, you know, merge them. But, you know, eventually architecture, I learned about job reality and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I switched. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do computers because, you know, it's the future and I know about them already. So fucking now here I am. So it's not to the point where like, fuck, I hate computers. In fact, I think I like them more.
Yeah.
But as far as what the content of what I'm doing is like, it's muddled, right? It's like, I'm not sure if like, oh, if I didn't do this, would I like it more? Or if I, you know, since I'm doing it, I like it less. Or since I'm doing it, I like it more. It's just a weird, it's a weird dilemma.
You know, that sounds like when we talked about overthinking.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're overthinking that right there.
I want to say.
I don't mean to call you out, but it sounds like you're doing a little overthinking. Man.
It's like I don't think of it in the moment of.
Right.
Right. I'm just like, I'm just doing my shit, and then like after I'm dead, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, did I really like that shit? And I'm like, yeah, wait, but I do like that shit.
Yeah.
But like, I guess you can say I'm more thinking in a way.
Yeah.
But
because I mean, it's after the fact, and you're just like, did I truly enjoy that?
It's not hindering my mentality at all or mindset. It's more of like, how do you say? It's more like trying to be more aware of like my situation.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
But I feel like, I mean, that's good to an extent. But there was I watched BoJack Horseman, which is a great show. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone because it put me into depression for like 3 weeks. But like there was a point where she's talking about something, and she's like, Diane, one of the characters, talking about how like if you continue to ask yourself if you're happy or like if you're enjoying this, and you're like in touch with yourself, but like keep questioning yourself, right? You're never actually gonna get there because you're gonna be like, wait, is this like correct or whatever? Instead of just like feeling it and then like,
it's like
knowing
copium.
how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah, copium. Like, oh, I'm all right. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm looking too deep into it.
Yeah,
but
no. Like,
back to routine. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But
routines.
One thing I don't like them because right now I'm in a routine. It's like the first thing out of college, like where you have like, you know, you go to work this time to this time, you do this, that. The one thing I don't like is that I feel like your memories, you make less memories. You know, because like every
Yeah.
day you're doing a routine.
Yep.
So like I go to work, I go on my run, I come back, I make food or I hang out with like my girlfriend, and like when you're having, like let's say like what I had last week for lunch. I can't tell you what I had last week for lunch. I want to remember what I had last week for lunch, but since it was part of the routine, it all get blended together. Maybe I just have bad memory, but I feel like that I want to have more moments that I'm like, this is live. Like I know.
Now,
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah.
oh. Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh,
Sorry, my cough attack just came
no.
through.
What was I gonna say? It was like there are some people though that have a routine now. Not bagging against them because that's how they function.
Fuck you.
No, but like at this time they do this. At this time they have like an itinerary.
Oh, right.
Right, and they eat the same thing every day. By the way, speaking on that topic, bro, this is a cliche ass question. I'm asking for you, Rick, too. If you could have one food for the rest of your fucking life, what would it be?
Damn.
Right now, this is accounting for any variations with it.
Okay, so you can mess with it.
So for like a pizza, right?
Right.
Not just like one topping forever. You can have all combinations of pizza.
What if I said like a taco?
You can have all the combinations of taco.
So I can have breakfast taco?
Yeah, I got breakfast taco.
All right, bet. I was gonna go pizza, but then I'm like, what if I want like some eggs or like something? I'm like, you could put anything in a taco.
You could. What you, Rick?
Anything from Euro Hut.
Euro Hut.
Shout out Euro Hut.
Yeah,
bro.
we're not sponsored, but we can talk. We can talk, man.
Let me know, bro.
I'll wear a hat, dude.
Dude, I didn't realize how much I loved them until I started dating Gabby, but I fucking love burgers, bro.
Burgers are gas, man.
I can eat that shit. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yo, a breakfast burger, fucking put a sunny side up in that bitch. Put some bacon in that shit. You want a lunch burger? Do whatever. You want a dinner burger? Fuck, you can put whatever you want. Kind of like a taco.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
put whatever you want between two buns.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. You can have all this shit. I fucking love burgers so fucking much. I didn't realize it until I'm like, because like people like, we want to eat. I'm like, damn, low-key, internet's not good. She's like, no, we can have that. I'm like, I mean, Whataburger sounds good too. And then she'll be like, nah. I'm like, you're right. I'm like, damn.
It's going down the list.
I'm like, fuck, McDonald's sound good though. You know? I just keep fucking going. And I had that, like, that literally, like, happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with me, bro? You know? But, yeah, it's definitely a food that I always... I had a burger today.
You did?
I had it out today. The fuck? I had a burger yesterday. I went to Waffle Bus yesterday. And I got the waffle, and I got the chicken.
Like the sandwich?
Yeah, the sandwich.
Yeah.
And then I put the mac and cheese on top.
Ooh.
Man, I was cooking, bro. I was cooking.
Maybe you need to leave
That
the
shit was
computers.
nice.
You need to be a scientist.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying, bro. Right now, I'm in the lab, bro. Look at me go, bro.
Mixing
Yeah.
the chemicals, man.
You know, this is off topic as fuck, but did you know what Waffle Bus? Waffle Bus has $10 meals. Meals for lunch.
I didn't know that.
You can have like the fucking like Thunder fries and like a drink for like $10, or you can have like that sandwich I said, the fries and the drink for like $10.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But anyways,
Put y'all on, man.
they are not gonna know what Waffle Bus is. But, back to the food. I mean, talk about routines.
No, yeah,
So routines. Yeah, people who do itineraries, like I was about to bag on them. Like, some people like having a predictable day.
Yeah.
For comfort,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not necessarily it's bad, but I guess that's the way they function. But like, do you feel like they're like? I need to ask somebody who's like that to really understand their perspective. But like, I feel like it'd get very, not like almost depressing, right? Because like the same food, the same time, the same things every day in a certain like almost down to like the within like a 5-minute time frame, bro.
I'm not like that, but let me ask you this: if you had burger time every day at 4 p.m. If you had at 4:02, I don't think you'd be bagging on him if it was burger time every day at 4:02.
4:02 should be 4 a.m. What are you talking about?
Every 5 minutes, burger time. Burger time. I fucking love burgers, so that's a good point.
I love burgers. I love that shit. But anyways, besides that, anything else you gotta say?
Shout out to Bryce Dallas Howard, man.
Who the hell is that?
Don't worry about her, man.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Shout out to Bryce Dallas Howard. Shout out to Waffle Bus. Shout out to Euro Hut. Who am I missing?
Shout out to Laura.
Shout out to Laura.
Shout out to Gabby.
Shout out to Gabby.
Shout out to Rick.
Shout out to Rick.
Rick Tropolis dropping soon.
Rick Tropolis coming soon. Rick, talk to him. Give him a word of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Go to your hut.
Yeah.
Nice. By the way, on that topic too, real quick, what is your not? It doesn't have to be your favorite quote, but it can be like a quote that you refer to a lot.
All right. Give me a second. Rick, do you have one?
I do have one. Little Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda.
Love me some Oog.
Said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Shout out Uwe, bro.
Aaron, your favorite quote?
This is probably not my favorite quote. It is one that it kind of made me. I thought about it anytime I think about like what's it called? I guess for more of a backstory, we went to the Lanterns last weekend.
Right.
With the fans, whatever. I wrote a note or whatever, and then I was like, it always rains before the rainbow.
Before the rainbow?
Yeah, it rains before the rainbow.
You wrote that on the lantern?
I wrote that on a lantern, bro, and I was like, what's up? I'm not depressed or anything, but like I think that's a really low key. It's kind of a bar. It's a bar. It's really subtle, but straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes sense because that's rain, but like rainbow. Low key. I'm about to rap this shit right now, bro. But I like that quote a lot.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
I had one that I would always say, but I was told that it wasn't very good. It was like, everything is temporary, nothing is forever. And then my friends were like, that's really depressing. So I was like, oh, I meant it like as a good thing, like the same way, like, good times, bad times, they all go away.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're in a bad time, it's okay. If you're in a good time, enjoy it. But I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave with if you ain't first, you're last.
Dude, I love that fucking
That
quote,
movie's
bro.
fucking great.
That
man.
movie is fucking goated, dude.
Just remember,
If you ain't first, you're last.
I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
That movie's so quotable. Have you seen that movie, Rick?
Was it?
Talladega Nights.
I have not.
Ricky Bobby with Will
Ricky
Ferrell?
Bobby.
Damn, we need to put you on.
That's
bro.
Rick's homework, and that's the viewers' homework.
That is
if they
your
haven't
homework.
Seen it.
Imagine just a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
But it's one of his classic Will Ferrell
Classic.
movies. So, yeah, if you ain't first, you're last.
If you ain't first, you're last.
All right, cool. If that's all you got to
That's all I
say,
got,
that's
man.
it, Rick. Anything else?
No.
All right, and that's all she wrote, and that is everything we said. Thank you
Bye.
guys for listening. Bye.